Morning. It's a little cool here where I'm house sitting. For me to truly love myself is the most radical and comprehensive. It's it's pretty much the most important thing for me to just fully and completely and unconditionally love myself. Not for being any certain kind of way, just for being, for the existence that I am. It's such a miracle. In our culture, in our society, and in the busyness of the day-to-day life, we could forget this. Like the capacity we have of awareness and consciousness and everything. It's really quite something. And for me to just appreciate myself for being exactly as I am is such, not only is it obviously such a gift for myself, because it feels freaking great to not be in constant contention with myself, like has been the case for most of the life, and for most all humans, I think. But for me to just radically accept myself across the board, it's not only a gift to myself and makes my life feel so ease-filled and joyous, even though it has its challenges, but there's more fortitude to those challenges because of this foundation of self-love. So not only does it help myself, but it also inspires others, because there's just this kind of like emanation of acceptance. And we don't need things from others, so people feel that, and they feel more safe and comfortable around us. And it would be rare to admit, but so much of jealousy in our culture is when we see somebody loving themselves or feel somebody loving themselves. And if we're honest with ourselves about that, then we could take that as an indicator, like, oh, where am I? And turn towards ourselves, turn towards our own heart. Where can I give myself more love? And then we don't compare as much. We don't get jealous and envious as much, or at all, eventually. Such a potent, it's like my teacher said, like, sometime in the past few weeks, like, when you think about it, loving yourself is everything. It's the whole thing. And at first it's the self with the small s, like the personality, like Jason, and all his flaws and all his quirks and everything. But the more, I accept the character, so to speak, the player, the personality, the independent one, operating in this collective dream, you might say, the more I accept then the more I can feel the deeper, the self with the capital S, like loving the self, which is the awareness self. You might call the God self. It's just that source of consciousness that's streaming through this particular body-mind. So then it gets a little deeper, and not everybody is on that same trajectory of going all the way that deep, but that's the inevitable course of it, I think. So just love the self, the source, consciousness that is one. So the more I love all the quirks and all the idiosyncrasies of the personality, then the more there's like a foundation for resting in that which never changes inside of me, deep inside of my heart, the essence, the soul, some might say. And when I love that, I can love everything as myself, as that. Om Namah Shivaya. Blessed day. If you feel to like this video and subscribe, Jaya Totality at YouTube. Much love and so many blessings and so much grace on your endeavor. to loving yourself.